Look it. That's crazy. I've never seen that before in my life.
Is it supposed to be doing that?
I have no idea. It's wild, right?
Can you tell if it's water?
It looks like water. First day with a brand new boosted board and it's pouring rain outside. Alright, let's do a little bit of a Pepsi challenge situation here. What you're listening to right now is the old, probably broken microphone. This is what it sounds like just using the built-in microphone, as in no microphone, just like, you know what I mean? Like that's just the camera there, no microphone whatsoever. Okie dokie, and lastly, now you're listening to the new fancy microphone. Let me know which one you think sounds best in the comments below. I would prefer if you would just say the fancy one sounds best because I just spent like 250 bucks on this thing. This is what it looks like. Okay, now we can get started. I'm gonna do something a little bit different today, which is Candace and I have been fighting for like the last 4 days, and honestly, I don't even remember why. It was one of those situations where it was like, she got mad, and because she was mad, that made me mad, and then because that made me mad, that made her even more mad, which then made me mad, which in return, it made her mad, and in the end you just land at a place where you're like, wait, why are we fighting? With that, I want to make today's Q&A about love, romance, relationships, all that stuff. And in the name of honesty and full disclosure, I would like to advise you, the viewers of this vlog, to disregard every piece of advice I give about love and relationships because I am not in any way qualified to be giving advice on love or relationships. In fact, I am the worst person you could possibly take advice from. Okay, let's get started.
When did you realize that you loved Candace?
Oh, you're gonna make me all sappy. When I broke my leg and I was in the hospital like in a million pieces, Candace and I were broken up. I was literally seeing someone else. And she showed up in the hospital and did not leave until they released me from the hospital. And in fact, when they did release me, she was the one who like drove me back to Connecticut for recovery and then took care of me and put up with all of the bullshit that was like a broken, wounded Casey. That is like...
Hey Casey, do you think that everybody only has one soulmate out there made for them? Or do you think that we all have different people set up for us, and if we go different paths, we'll find those people and, you know...
No, I don't believe that there's only one person out there for each of us. Generally, like, rules like that, especially if they have to do with relationships or emotions or anything that's entirely malleable and undefinable, I would disregard. In fact, this idea that we have like a soulmate and that's it, I would bet was created by somebody like Hallmark or Disney, somebody who's looking to sell something.
Hey Casey, I just want to know what the pros and cons are of being in a relationship, so...
Pros and cons of being in a relationship? Well, the cons are it's really hard. It's a lot of work. You get to a point in your life where you want to share your life with somebody else. And the cost of that, which is high, becomes worth it for the opportunity to actually share who you are with somebody else. But you look young, like this looks like you're in like high school or college or something. The value of like a serious relationship at your age is like just get out there.
Casey, how did you get along with Owen's mother?
How do I get along with my baby mama? Really well. She's awesome. Like, she's totally supportive. Honestly, I don't think we've had a fight in the last 16 years.
Did your relationship with Candace change after you were married?
Yeah, our relationship changed after we got married. surprisingly, like, it got easier because once you're married, more specifically, once you have like a big wedding and you force all of your friends to celebrate with you, it makes it a lot harder to like ditch. So when we were dating, it was like, if things got hard, I would just like bounce and go date somebody else. But once you're married, you can't do that because then I'd be like a total jerk to Candace's parents who flipped the bill for the whole wedding. I mean, that's not the only reason things got better after we got married, but yeah, everything changed after we got married, and I would definitely say everything changed for the better.
I was just kind of wondering how you deal with distance in relationships, whether traveling or Candace. I'm not sure how that worked with her being in Africa.
Cody, first of all, thank you for your service. My little brother served in the U.S. Air Force. Distance is impossible. I was never able to deal with it. I don't think that's very good or helpful advice, especially for someone who's in the armed forces like yourself, but I don't know. I would hope that, Cody, you're a bigger man than I and you could figure it out, but I...
Hi, Casey. How do you live knowing that there's someone out there that loves you so much and you love them back as well, but you can't be together?
Yeesh, Alice. Your name is Alice, right? Not to be overly romantic, but I am a romantic. If there's somebody you love that much that you genuinely believe you'll be with forever, then you have to just do whatever it takes to be with that person. If you truly think that you're gonna be with somebody forever, do whatever it takes to be with that person forever. If you found someone special, snatch them up.
Hi, Casey. I want to know what you think is the key to having a strong and healthy relationship and how to maintain that.
I have an answer. It's gonna require me doing a little drawing. Alright, the key to a long relationship. This is you. And this is your partner. And that could mean wife, husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, however you identify. This green dot here is the relationship. Now, the key to a long marriage is to maintain your sense of you, and for your partner to maintain their sense of being. And then together, you share a relationship. You stay you, he or she stays who they are, and together you share this. The problem with most relationships is that somebody in the relationship, or both people, think the only way to succeed is like this. Is to give up you, and instead have this thing together where you give up your sense of identity and you just have this. It's like, that's it. There's no more you, there's no more me, there's just the relationship, and that will never work. This alone is the key. I hope that makes some sense, because that's something I really believe in, something I really subscribe to. It's why I encourage Candace to keep doing her own thing with her business. It's why I keep running and make my videos and do everything that makes me me. She does everything that makes her her, and then together we have this thing called our relationship. I gotta get back to work. Okay, today is not mail time, but I just got this package from Red Bull. Check this out. This is some serious Harry Potter action. This is the letter. Okay, look, it's a letter. You turn it on, click play on the letter, and it plays a movie. Now, luckily, I'm surrounded by some of the most capable computer scientists on planet Earth, so I'm gonna have these guys hack this thing and do something great with it. Yeah, who wants to hack it? Do something amazing with it. Let's see, do it. I just want to see what's in there.
It's glued on here.
Alright, good luck, Amalia. I'm counting on you. Make it something amazing.
A few moments later.
Check out what Amalia did with the Red Bull envelope mail.
Well, I think it just puts it right on memory, right?
Pretty sure that's the set of the shoot.
That's incredible. Nice work. Well done. I guess thank you, Red Bull, for our new media player. This is the Godfather, for those of you who might not recognize it. That horse's head is going to be in this guy's bed before this scene is over.